Hello, hello, and a merry Monday morning to you. My dark chocolate butter loaves of flamboyant flamingo animal crackers. Coffee cheers to you. It is I, Hallie, with today's weekly reading book review, our very first of 2026, and what a year it's been. I have a few books I read last week. A wonderful book I'm almost done with. I wish I didn't have work to do today. And some other books that I may or may not read next. So pour yourself a cup of coffee should you like to talk about books. And welcome to January 2026. All right, the first book I finished in my Brush Up Your Shakespeare 2025 quest, however, it has been extended into 2026. I read the Scottish play, aka Macbeth. Just don't say it in a theater unless you're performing it. Anyway, love it. You've already seen my hand lettering quote up on my grid halfway through the canon. Since I also finished on New Year's Day, Measure for Measure, problematic play to be sure, mostly happy ending. Might change it if it were modern day, but anyway, love that Kanuko craft painting. So beautiful. Again, my hand lettering quote and other wonderful quotes randomly are up on my grid. And yes, my hair is crazy today. It is dirty. I need to wash it, but I get a haircut tomorrow. So I was just going to let Melissa have the privilege of a before and after. So that's why the wacky hair. Anyway, Measure for Measure. I always enjoy reading Shakespeare. Have lots of thoughts. Anyway, I did finish this one also, Simon Brett's Death in the Dressing Room. This is a very short, like 170 pages, very British cozy mystery to elderly neighbors, from what I can tell. So like, I guess this is a series. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. So I don't have complete context, but it wasn't like you had to have read the other ones to read this mystery. It was fine. It was a local community theater. People died. Well, a person died. It looked suspicious. They didn't call it suspicious. And then there happened to be another death a decade ago, and these two ladies thought, hey, maybe they're linked, and they do some investigating. It was all right. Meh. I wouldn't like give it as a gift or anything, but I wasn't mad I read it. Fair. Okay. And then I got from the library, my library hold came in, and now it's on my to be owned wish list. Look at this beautiful, beautiful picture book. I saw it on all sorts of lists last year. It came in a lot of emails that I get because I get way too many book emails by choice, you know. This is Fireworks by Matthew Burgess, pictures by Katia Chen. It's stunning. It is mixed media, scratchboard, cut paper, screen printing, crayons and pastel, and it's just gorgeous. Also, yeah, those hot pink end pages, amazing. So I need to own that. It is absolutely beautiful. Loved it. And the lyrics, Matthew Burgess is a poet, and so it's just fun to read. Like Shakespeare, it tastes good, and so much onomatopoeia. The text placement was gorgeous, and it's just stunning, and the colors and the shapes, and I loved it. So Fireworks, a lovely picture book for all ages. Again, Matthew Burgess, Katia Chen. Well done. Okay, currently reading, nearly done. We are at one of the many climaxes. This is The Witch Who Stormed the Palace, the sequel to The Girl Who Kept the Castle by Graudin. This is a middle grade book, which is just my happy place. I read other books and then I read a middle grade. I'm like, why do I read other books? I love middle grade. Anyway, which is also what I happen to write. Anyway, so yeah, I've got maybe 100 pages left in that, maybe less, maybe fewer, whatever. I love this. So yeah, definitely read The Girl Who Kept the Castle, which was one of my faves of 2024. I'm now in 2026 reading 2025's book, The Witch Who Stormed the Palace. It's just so good. It's just so good. And Ryan, thank you for doing a beautiful job of recapping, so I didn't have to read your first one immediately. It was just enough info to ground me in what was happening, and we're into the next multi-adventures, and I love it so much. I love it so much. P.S. This witch has cat ears and a tail because of the first book. So, yay. Okay. Also, to be read next, The Merchant of Venice. Definitely not a problem, right? Sarcasm. Because we're going to keep going with the canon, and it should be easier, and I'm going to try to do it faster than taking the whole year to finish the 21 plays I have left, or 21 works. Some of, sonnets I'm counting as one, etc. I picked up this over the holidays. This is Days at the Torunka Cafe by Satoshi. Yagisawa. Sorry, didn't read that before I went on camera. It is the same author as Days at the Murakami Bookshop, which I loved, and just the art, guys. Come on, I love it. So you know me, Asian fiction and author nerds. Love it. Looking forward to that one. I borrowed this one from my cousin Mags. Funny you should ask. A adult rom-com of an author who interviewed a celebrity eons ago, and now life happened, and so it's back and forth in time because she goes to interview him again, and you know, maybe there's probably gonna be sparks because you know, pink, red, rom-com. Okay. There's gonna be kissing. There's gonna be kissing. And maybe this one's been hanging out in my TBR. This is N.D. Stevenson's Scarlet Morning, and you gotta love an illustrated middle grade, and it's a good hefty but lightweight shape, and I like it. Also, bonus feature, nothing to do with books, but when my boss went to Hawaii, and listen to this pen. It's basically silent, and I'm so obsessed. So, yes, my friends go to stationery stores when they travel because that's who I am and who my friends are, and I love it so much. So thank you, Adair, for that. This is a Right Tech Nebula gel pen, and I clicked it during the sermon yesterday at church. Nobody heard me, and it was wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna drink more coffee. I love you guys. Let me know what stories you're starting this brand new year with. Yeah, lots to do. I have an art show deadline Friday, so between work and that and author group and all the things, I will be locked in my studio merrily drinking coffee and eating snacks and painting away and filming that for or at least photographing the journey for the Crayon Box, who I owe end of year recap to, and January scribbles. Those aren't up yet, but soon. I love you guys. We'll talk at you later.